out there. Now you got Chase on the bench, and you know, Rodney knocked that down.
And right on cue, you called it, Mike. The way Hackman tries to get it, McGowan has it over to Hackman, and he's going to be fouled.
Good in there.
And it drops. There it is by Hackman. Over to Lefevre. Good cut by Lefevre, and he lays it up and in.
Great
one here at Novi. Both teams looking for their fifth win of the year as Noel hits a corner three from the left side. Drive in, dump it down to Lawler, and he put it on the floor. Fernsler, long two, banks it in. He's laughing. He win in division play. There's a really down to Noel. Great ball movement, and Noel lays it up and in with the left hand. Anyways, here is McGowan, floater in the lane, and he drops it in. First bucket of the game.
Screwed up there. That's a nice pass by Tajon right there. Nice pass. That's great ball movement there.
It was. Noel down to Lawler as Lawler comes away with it. Gets it over to Aurelia. Back to Lawler, who lays it up and in with the right hand. And
just like that.
Fernsler. It's a switch on to Suleiman. Now here's McGowan. Left corner three, and he drills it. And Suleiman has it stripped. Here's McGowan up in transition. Lets Suleiman fly by, and he lays it up and in.
And again, Zach
game here at Novi. Noel gets the shot to go and the foul. Low-scoring affair. Here's McGowan going to put up a three. That one's good from the right side. And it's an open shot. Can't hit it. Lawler with the board. Up and in. Good job by Thad Lawler, and it was a good right towards that far sideline.
Nice hesitation.
Going to turn the corner, pull up on the baseline.
In.
Gets the lucky bounce. Aurelia is going to get it up to Lawler. Chucks it over to Lefevre. Three on the way. It's good. Chase Lefevre with us over to Hackman. He's able to hang on to it. Drives in, spin move, and drops it in over Dante Favor to tie it up at 40. Tajon McGowan dishes it over to Hackman, and he's fouled and one. Lauer. Lauer puts up a three. That one no good. Hackman with the follow-up lays it up and in. And that'll make it a 2-point. And that is going to do it. He had to look at it. Wasn't able to get enough on it. And Novi's going to lose 53-50 to Canton in overtime.
Well, that's too bad because they played a good game. I think the whole story, though, is they got themselves into foul trouble or whatever, however you want to say it. They were in foul trouble, and they really, it just was a disadvantage. They couldn't play as aggressively as they wanted to. Lefevre really couldn't play as much as he should have. Hackman couldn't play as much as he could have. Lawler ended up fouling out. It's funny because what did they have? They had Hackman, Lawler, and Lefevre all fouled out. And the funny thing is, too, is, that second period was really the only period where there was a lot of fouls called, I think. First period was fine. Second was crazy. But I don't recall really talking about the fouls too much in the second half.
It was enough to swing the game, though.
Yeah,
because everyone was in foul trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. I mean, you just can't play as hard as well as you want to when you got that going on. So.
Yeah, so leading the way was Dante Favor, the 6'8 senior. He had 15 points and 5 rebounds. Right behind him, also in double figures, Caleb Williams with 12, including a big free throw towards the end. Omar Suleiman with 10. And for Novi, only a couple guys in double figures. That was McGowan and Hackman. And they both had big plays towards the end as well to both give Novi the lead and keep them in it at the same time. But this one's going to sting.
Yeah, I mean, it really does come down. If you look at the team foul statistics, Novi actually shot a better percentage. They were 7 out of 8, but Canton was 16 out of 22. I mean, you go to the line 22 times, and really only a couple of them at the end were like intentional fouls. So really at a disadvantage tonight with the foul situation.
Novi falls to 4-5 on the season, their third straight loss, all in division play, 0-3 in the KLAA West. And Canton now 5-5. They move to 3-0 in KLAA West play. Novi's next game, they will be on the road, taking on Howell on Tuesday night. Our next broadcast will be back home Tuesday night, and we'll get the girls basketball team for the first time in 2023. So for Jeremy Jenkins, Mike Lubin, and our statistician Willie Mena, and our whole video crew that puts this production together, I want to thank you for tuning in to Wildcats basketball. Canton wins 53-50 in overtime. You've been watching Wildcat basketball on the Novi Athletics Broadcast Network.